in this class, we will see how we can install the Minikube and kubectl in the Ubuntu machine. So here I have written all these steps which are required to install the Minikube and kubectl. So before installing the Minikube, you should have Docker installed already, okay? Otherwise, if you have not installed Docker, so you can follow the documentation, you can install it easily. And also, why we are using Docker here, because like Docker is easy to use and easy to Minikube will work easily with the help of Docker when we will use the driver Docker as a driver. Okay. So also you can use VirtualBox, but there is a little bit of complications and all that, so we are not using VirtualBox here because we are running the Ubuntu machine in VirtualBox itself. So that will be a very complex process. So that's why we are going with the Docker. So let's start with the installation. So here, what you can do, you can just search for the Docker install in Ubuntu. Okay, and you will get here on the official documentation of the Docker. From here, you can just follow. Like if you have already installed the Docker, then you can just copy of this command and you are just good to go. So I just demonstrate you. Actually, I have already installed Docker. So let's do it. And then you can do just sudo apt get update. Then we have this one. You just have to copy and paste thing. That's it. And then you can install Docker easily. Okay, done. Next, you have to do this GPG key. Okay. Next, this line you have to do curl command. Okay, wait a minute. Yeah. Okay. Here, actually, it's asking me to overwrite. So actually, we have already installed. So that's why it's showing. You can just put it yes, but in your case, it will not ask you. And next, what we have to do, we have to give the certain permission for that file. So you can just give it using this command. Next, you have to use this command to set up the repository. Okay, done. Next, what we have to do, we have to update. So we can do it using sudo apt get update. And then you have to install the Docker engine. So that's one is also important step. You can just do like this. Done. And next we have to nothing. We just have to run this hello world command to check whether Docker installed or not. So here you can see Docker installed successfully. That's all. You can just use the command Docker and check. So here you can see we are getting some of the information or what commands you will need to use. So just clear the screen. So with that, we finally installed Docker successfully. Next, moving forward, we have Minikube and kubectl installation. So for the Minikube, sorry, here there is a mistake. Like we have written VirtualBox, but here we need to write the, what we have to write?
Docker.
You can write like the Docker setup, move from the installation. Okay, installing Minikube on your Ubuntu system. So what we need to do, first of all, you will need to download the latest Minikube binary by using this wget command. So you can just copy of this command. I can provide these in the comment or description section. Okay, just copy it. And you can just paste it here. And it will install, it will download this file, Minikube Linux AMD64. So actually I have already installed it, Minikube. And also you can, I will demonstrate to how you can do it, okay? So it will take some time to download that file. Just let's wait and let's move forward. What we have to do next, what we have to do, you have to just copy this file to this directory, user local bin Minikube. Okay, so what command you have to use? Sudo cp is the command to copy, and then the file name and the location. So just copy it, and next you can just do that one, and you have to go. Okay, and next to what we have to do, we have to give this certain permission to that file. So we can do it like this. Sudo chmod send 55. Done. Okay, you can check that as well. We will go in that directory user local bin and ls-l. Let me just peel this side and let me play the screen. ls-l, if we do, here you can see this Minikube. Okay, and it has the rewrite permission. Okay, this is the execute permission. Okay, fine. Cool. So that part is done. Let's move forward. What we have to do, you have to check the version of that Minikube. So if it comes, then it means you have successfully installed the Minikube. So here you can see its version is showing this 1.3.30.1. Okay. You can just ignore this. This is just opening. You have to just ignore it. Moving forward, we have to install the kubectl. So for kubectl as well, also we follow the same thing. We will just copy all those things, and then you have to just install the kubectl as well. Let me just come up on the home. Okay, done. So it will just fetch all those things, whatever it's required. And next, what you have to do, install the kubectl using this command. So to install, and
Then you can use the kubectl easily.
Okay, here you can go. And now let's check for the kubectl version. There also you can see it's showing the all those things like version 5.0.1. Okay. So here it's showing because we have not started the Minikube right now. So that's why it's showing me this error. Let me just close it. So finally we have installed the kubectl and Minikube. Okay. So let's see some of the things. Like we will just start the Minikube using the driver. You need to provide the driver what we have to use. So driver will be equal to Docker. Here you can see pulling base media starting existing Docker container. So actually I had already made one container. So what we can do, we can just I will just delete those nodes. Okay. So it will delete. It will take some time, and then we will again create. Let's clear this screen, and we will just hit enter. So it will create. So keep in mind you should have two CPUs will enable like in the system setting of your what we say when you go in the settings, and here you can see in the system, you can see in the processor tag you should have more than two CPUs, like 3 CPUs. Okay. So these things you should keep in mind. Okay, so it's creating. Let's see. It doesn't take much time, like it's first time. In your case also it can take much time. Okay, so here you can see kubectl is now configured to use Minikube cluster and default namespace by default. Okay, so it means like we can use kubectl now. Okay, so if we can check for the status, so you can check the status with this command status. So you can see all those things are running. So in this way, you finally install the Minikube and the kubectl. So today we'll stop here, and in the next class we will see some of the commands. Okay, so that's it for today. I'll meet you in the next class. Thank you for watching.